Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are safe and secure. Today we will learn another poem named Africa, written by David Diop. He was considered one of the most talented young poets of his generation. He did most of his work in the 1950s when Africa was fighting for its independence. Now, this poem reflects the poet's hope for an independent African nation and the problems brought to the continent by colonialism. Through this poem, Diop attempts to give a message of hope and resistance to the people of Africa. Africa, my Africa. Africa of proud warriors in ancestral savannas. Africa of whom my grandmother sings. On the banks of the distant river, I have never known you, but your blood flows in my veins. Your beautiful black blood that irrigates the field, the blood of your sweat, the sweat of your work, the work of your slavery, the slavery of your children. Africa, tell me, Africa, is this you, this back that is bent, this back that breaks under the weight of humiliation, this back trembling with red scars, and say yes to the whip under the midday sun? But a grave voice answers me. Impetuous son, that tree, young and strong, that tree there in splendid loneliness, amidst white and faded flowers. That is Africa, your Africa, that grows again patiently, obstinately, and its fruit gradually acquires the bitter taste of liberty. Now let's look at the explanation of the poem. The starting three lines of the poem expresses the poet's love for his nation, Africa. He uses a possessive pronoun here, my, to exhibit his love for Africa. The poet's identity regrets for not being a part of olden Africa, wherein it had many warriors and rich savannas. Savannas are nothing but a grassy plain in tropical and subtropical regions with few trees. Now, the poet has heard of the glorious past about which he comes to know through the folk songs of his grandmother. So, from this, we come to know that the poet has never visited Africa. In the next four lines, the poet is proud with his knowledge of his ancestors' blood running in his veins. He is proud of his color and race. He happily announces the color of his blood as black. Now, the poet says that their black blood irrigated the entire grounds of Africa. That is, the ancestors have worked very hard for the development of their country. Now, in the lines 8 to 16, the image or the poet, he vehemently transfers his pride about the country into a rage of anger. Now, here the colonizers who enslaved the Africans drained all the blood which was exerted from the Africans in the form of work and sweat. Now, the personality becomes, or the poet, he becomes ferocious, that is, he's very angry and questions the silent submission of the Africans. He cannot digest the thought and sight of the Africans being bent with scars from the whips held by the colonizers. So, whip is nothing but a strip of leather or a length of cord tied to a handle, which is used for beating a person or a animal. So he is very angry at that thought. The poet is outraged, or he is very angry about the humiliation that the Africans are suffering, or the humiliation that they had suffered in the hands of those colonizers. Okay, now let's look at the last part of the poem. Here, a grave voice answers me, that is, grave in the sense of a voice which has full of wisdom. So, the poet listens to a voice that talks about a tree which is found alone in the middle of white and faded flowers. Now, here, this tree which is standing alone uses one word called impetuous. So he's telling impetuous son, that tree, young and strong. So here it means, or he's implying to the young people of Africa who are patiently but stubbornly waiting until they get freedom or liberty. So here he wants to say that all these young people who are waiting, so impetuous means acting quickly without thinking. So he wants to address to all these young people that have patience, just like the tree growing patiently. We Africans would also taste the fruits of freedom or liberty if we have patience. So he wants to say that we also will acquire our true freedom if we have patience and we work hard for it without any violence.